But we begin with this morning's top story, the escalating war in Iran. 2 weeks after it first began, President Trump says the U.S. military conducted strikes on Karg Island. That's a vital oil hub in the region. Now, in a Truth Social post, the president said the strikes targeted military sites on the island and warned Iran's oil infrastructure could be next if the Iranian blockade of the Strait of Hormuz continues.
And the cost of the war is being felt here at home. Benchmark crude oil prices rose again Friday and are now hovering around $100 a barrel. Now, that's led to a spike in prices at the pump for consumers, as you may have seen. The national average for a gallon of regular gas is now $3.67, while diesel, which is used for trucking goods, is near $5 a gallon. Charlie D'Agata is in Tel Aviv with the details on a new U.S. troop escalation in the region. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning to you. Got us right in the middle of a dust storm here. So going into week 3 of this war, and Pentagon sources tell CBS News the U.S. is preparing to send thousands more troops, including a Marine Expeditionary Unit consisting of around 2,500 Marines, as President Trump claims to have launched one of the biggest raids yet on Iran.
The president posted video on his Truth Social site claiming to show the bombardment of Karg Island, a critical terminal for 90% of Iran's crude oil exports. But he said only military facilities had been struck, not the island's energy infrastructure. Trump wrote, should Iran or anyone else do anything to interfere with the free and safe passage of ships through the Strait of Hormuz, I will immediately reconsider this decision. But Iran's stranglehold on that key waterway has only tightened, with more than 16 tankers and other vessels struck, sending global oil prices and other commodities soaring. Trump suggested once again that U.S. Navy ships could soon begin escorting tankers, but couldn't say when the war would end.
I can't tell you that. I mean, I have my own idea, but what good does it do? It'll be as long as it's necessary. They've been decimated. Their country's in bad shape. The whole thing is collapsing.
The Iranian capital was hit overnight in a new wave of airstrikes. But the intense bombing hasn't stopped the Iranian regime publicly signaling its defiance. President Masoud Pezeshkian and several high-ranking officials taking part in open-air rallies in Tehran. Iranian missiles and drones and their proxies continue targeting American facilities. The U.S. Embassy in the Iraqi capital, Baghdad, hit in a missile attack. And 2 days after 6 service members died when their refueling aircraft crashed in Iraq, U.S. officials say 5 Air Force refueling planes had been struck and damaged on the ground at an air base in Saudi Arabia.
Iran has threatened to turn U.S.-linked oil facilities to a pile of ashes as this war widens and threatens to trigger a global oil crisis. Adriana?
Charlie, thank you so much.